bro, how did you feel that stream for the whole week? Depressed. Bro, it was so bad. Like, the urge to stream is insane. I don't know how to explain it. But like, obviously, like, sometimes I feel like streaming is my lifeline, which may or may not be very unhealthy, quote unquote parasocial, whatever, you know how it be, but, I like to yap, and I like to talk to people who I feel like are my, like, equals, like, you know? Like, people who don't judge me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all judge me, but not like that, you know? So, like, I feel like streaming's like my social activity for the week, you get what I'm putting down? And so when I don't stream, I just, like, get, like, very sad. Like, is that wild? That's probably wild, right? But I get sad. And so, I was very sad, right? And then, like, our trip did not go really great. Like, it was not what I was expecting. I was really anxious most of the time. And then I got home and I was just absolutely drained, right? And then to make things worse, like, I started getting really nauseous again. Which, like, I think, like, 6 to 8 months ago, it might have been, like, 6 months ago, I told you guys that I was having really bad, like, vertigo-like symptoms, where I was, like, vomiting and, like, passing out and shit, like, really bad. And that's been kicking in again, like, the last week. So, like, we know I don't have vertigo. I went to a doctor, who specialized in it, and he was like, you don't got vertigo, bitch, like, you got nothing. And I'm like, okay, then, like, what do I got then, doc? Like, what is it? But I was like, yeah, if I don't have vertigo, then, like, what do I have? Because, like, it's that thing where, like, you move your head, like, too much. Like, even if I shake my head, I think I'm gonna, like, projectile vomit across the room, right? And so, yesterday, passing out is one of the worst feelings in the world. For real. Like, so, like, yeah, the last couple weeks have been really bad. I thought I was getting sick, because I was getting that stuffy nose again. It's the drugs kicking in. Oh, yeah, guys, my bad. I forgot to tell you that I do so many drugs, I just, you know. But there was, like, I've been close to passing out. Like, a couple weeks ago, I went home because I went home because I literally, had a panic attack, took some Ativan, which is, like, something that calms down a panic attack, because I didn't have time to do it myself at work. And then I had an asthma attack, so I had to take my inhaler, and then I fucking just about passed out, and I, like, fell on a box. And then I was, like, drenched in my own sweat, so I had to go home. That was, like, 2 weeks ago. It was meant to be a secret about the drugs. You know, we don't want the general public to know that we're doing some freaky shit in the cult, dude, but I don't know. Yeah, Monday I went to work, but I was, like, super nauseous, and then I was like, I gotta eat something or I'm gonna throw up, right? So I go to eat something, and then I threw up. I was like, fuck, dude. What? I had a delicious meal, by the way. Had pierogies and sausage and bacon. Like, actually great, actually delicious, but I threw it all up after, which, you know, waste of food. I threw up. Nobody knew, though. Like, I didn't tell anybody at work, because I'm like, I don't want to be that bitch, dude. Like, I'm gonna be that guy, oh, I just threw up. I threw up, but guys, like, you know, who cares? Who really cares? Like, you know? And I'm like, I also, like, I didn't want to go home, because I'm like, I need the money, and two, like, I'm, like, fine. I felt a little bit better after I threw up anyways, you know, like, that feeling like, oh, I threw up, so I feel a little bit better now, like that. So we were chilling. We were straight chilling. Well, it was fine. I didn't go home. I was chilling. And then the next... Oh, yeah. On a fucking Monday? I didn't even tell you guys. On Monday, 2 people... I was stressed Monday. I was so stressed. 2 people quit. 2 people quit. 2 people threatened to walk out. I told this to my mom. I said, 2 people quit. 2 people threatened to walk out. And 1 person threw up. It was me. I was the one who threw up. And then yesterday was, like, not as stressed. Follow them, Patty. All quit. Dude, fucking, one of my coworkers, he goes, do I quit? And I was like, you probably should. And he was like, yeah, I will. And he writes down on a fucking scrap piece of paper, the backside is like a sign piece. And he writes down, this is my 2 weeks notice. And he tapes it to the fucking office door. I was like, what a king, bro. That was 10 out of 10. And then he calls one of our old coworkers and he goes, dude, I just fucking quit. And he turns to me and he goes, Patty, did you send in your resignation too? I was like, fuck no, I don't got a second job, dude. Where would I go? You do have a second job making big old oh yeah. Okay, my bad, guys. The minute I become a world famous streamer, then I will quit my job. And I will probably be a lot healthier, but we not there yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, the dream is big, the dream is unachievable at this moment. So, yesterday I went to work. I worked like 8 hours, right? But partway through the day, like, I took like a break, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna eat really quick on this break. As soon as I ate, I like threw it up. So I thrown up, right? Whatever. I was like real sick, and you could like, if you looked close enough, I don't know, if you were an empath, straight up, like literally, if you had noticed anything, you would know that I was off, cause like all the makeup under my eyes, I had to wipe off in the bathroom because I like cried it off, like. Not for TMI, right? But like, you know, if you're throwing up and like your eyes start to water and you're like sobbing a little bit. So I wiped off all my makeup under my eyes. And I come out on the floor and my boss, he goes, you good? And I was like, I'm good. He's like, you sure? He asked me like 3 times. I was like, yeah, I'm totally good, right? Cause like, I just threw up. I'm like, it's fine. Did you? Ew, the fuck? No, sir, I did not. I was fine. And then I told one of my coworkers, cause like one of the coworkers I've worked with longer, cause my boss is new-ish. I worked with him like a couple years back, but my boss is newer, right? And I wasn't like comfortable being like, oh yeah, casual, haha, I threw up. But also like apparently like, I know this, dude. Like I know this, that my like trauma jokes don't hit. I just like, I don't think about it. And then I made this joke that was like, haha, just threw up. Like, my throat hurts, kind of hungry again, you know, like, shit like that. And she was like, oh my god, you just threw up? And I was like, you're missing the point, it's funny. I was, but yeah, I was like, you're missing the point, like, it's funny, dude. Laugh at my joke. It's funny, I'm okay, but it's funny. I was like, thought it was gonna make me feel better, but it didn't. And I was like, fine, whatever. But then we're in a group setting, like, there was like 4 of us talking. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna vomit. I didn't say this out loud, but I was like, oh fuck, I think I'm gonna vomit again. You know, R.I.P. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, okay, bye. And then I fucking left. But then 2 of them fucking went to the back and they're opening boxes and shit. And literally like, the walls are thin, dude. Like, the walls are thin. You heard me do this, you know? Like, it's not hard, like, it's not, you know? And so, I fucking get out the bathroom, and they both look at me, and they're like, Patty. And I'm like, yeah, what? And they're like, go home. And I was like, no. And he was like, they were like, yeah, you need to go home. And I was like, I don't want to go home. Dumb. Yeah, I was like, I can't go home, dude. Like, one, I was like, I'm totally fine. It happens all the time. And they were like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm like, it happens all the time. And they were like, but what? I'm like, I was like, it's not contagious. It happens all the time. Like, we're literally chilling. I just needed to, like, go to the bathroom. Just like everybody else does, guys. I was just taking a bathroom break, okay? What's the issue, you know? I felt like I was haggling with them. Like, I had to, like, convince them to let me stay. I was like, I do not want to go home. I refuse. And they were like, fine. But then they kept looking at me like, and I'm like, dude, I'm just a bitch. What do you want from me? Like, they just kept making faces at me. Like they were like, they felt sad or like they were concerned. And I was like, which is like weird as hell because like 2 out of 3 of them knew that I do it all the time. So like, yeah, I don't understand, right? It didn't make sense because like they had never been concerned before. I don't know. It was so off and I felt bad because I didn't want them to feel bad. I don't know, fucking weird. But like, I also like, I was trying to convince them like, dude, it happens all the fucking time. Like, we're actually chilling. Like, you're cool, like, you're good. I think that like, I get that it's not normal. I mean, I know that it's not normal, right? I too do not want to just like throw up on the daily. Which like, I don't all the time. I'm not like out here just always throwing up when I eat. Just sometimes I get a little, wow, this boat is rocking too hard even though I'm on flat land, and then I just hurl, you know? Can you handle stuff with a lot of spices? Oh, 100%. It's like, it's not a taste thing. Like, it's not like I threw up because my food was messed up. It's more like a body thing. Sometimes my body just fucked me up and then I threw up, you know? Like, sometimes I just be walking and then, I get really hot and then I get drenched in sweat and I pass out. It's just Patty's body is a mystery, you know, to the world. Normal people don't understand. I'm kidding. I'm just built a little different, but maybe not in the good way, you know? But it'd be like that. It's fine. We just adapt, and you know. But it's sad because like I was like I haven't streamed forever, and I had like every night when I finish work, I'm like I'm gonna stream, guys. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna fucking stream, and it's gonna be the best time of my life. And then I come home and I'm like I just want to like get in a ball and cry and crawl into my bed and pretend I don't exist. You know what I'm saying?